Trading's been in consolidation forever, like you said, sideways, but I still think 860 is the number, you know?
Mm-hmm. All righty.
Good luck, guys. Here we go.
Good luck.
All right. See what Amazon does here and Apple. Apple looks super strong, above 33, 34. Got a kind of neutral tick. So really no advantage there. Minus 70, it's just right there, you know. I don't know, it looks like we're going to pull back a little bit.
Yeah, SPY looks the same.
Kind of got that look. I don't really have an advantage right now, so I'm going to wait a few minutes here, or at least 30 seconds.
Apple looks strongest here, though.
Yeah, let me know if you take it. I'm going to wait a couple seconds here if they can puts in the Amazon here.
Yep.
Just because the volume chart and the cues. Breaks through the 89, I'll take it. But if it blows up through the 3,300, I'll go long. I just don't really have a gap play, you know? Oh my God. So that's an explosion, right?
Yeah, I'm in calls in this.
Awesome.
As soon as it broke 33, buddy. Apple's looking the same.
I totally missed it. I thought about it. Does that count?
Apple here above 134.30.
I'm going to try some Netflix puts here because I just missed the upward trend. So I'm going to grab
Here
these.
goes Apple.
Yeah.
Here goes Apple, guys.
Wow, that Amazon was great. Good job, buddy. I missed that boy.
It's like you said, as soon as it broke 3,300, I was just, I wasn't going to miss it today.
I had the order placed, just didn't take.
Yeah. And what's funny is the Qs are going straight down. This is going straight up. NVIDIA's coming down. See if Apple can maintain its upward movement.
Yeah, I'm messing around with these Netflix, making some money on the puts here, but not like you're doing in the Amazon. Yeah, just don't let 50% of that profit go back down on the Amazon. So I'm up about $2.50 on the Netflix.
Yeah, it was a good run on that Amazon.
Yeah, sweet. Really nice trade.
Maintained half of it at least, so. Q's look weak here though.
Yeah, I just couldn't get it fill. I tried to get a mid. That was stupid. I should have just did natural.
Yeah, natural work for me.
Yeah, I just thought the spread was $5.50. I was like, oof.
I'm in this Apple. I'm 133.60 stop on it. I'm not going to give it much.
Yeah, Netflix is up another $4 here. 360 on the option. See if it blows through the 578 here.
This Amazon can hold 3,300. I'm moving back in. I'm just watching the Qs here.
Okay.
Looks like we're still going up at this point.
Just trades by itself now. Oof. What a surge.
See, I'm back in it, Daryl. If the Qs can hold this upward movement, this thing continues to launch. We got a hammer forming on the Qs, even though it's red. Here goes Apple again, trying to run through the pre-market high too. It's got to hold a 3,300 for me though. The Qs are forming a pretty solid hammer here, and Apple is moving higher.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is run higher.
Yeah, it's got a nice hammer on it right here.
Yeah, and this Apple's taken off pretty solid here. We look like we got an up day so far.
Trying Netflix long here off this hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting $1.50. You're getting $10.50.
See,
here's
I'm
the,
usually done.
Here's the opportunity cost of why you should be in this other trade. You know.
You know, we'll see who does best at the end of the day, though. I know how that game goes.
I'm gonna get Amazon back up on a pullback. I made $1.60 down, and I'm up $1.50 up. So I've only got $3 in the P&L right now. So I'm gonna sell this right here.
Amazon or Netflix?
Netflix.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see about Amazon pullback here, just because they've only been trading for 7 minutes. I think this will pull back and give us an opportunity to grab it again. Then I'll be back in it. Like yesterday, just grabbed it on the way back up. Caught that nice little pop.
Once it goes through 33.15, it's like 33.40 is next stop.
It's got insane volume.
Yeah, that's what really caught my attention. I just wasn't going to miss the stellar run on it today.
That's a super trade. Super good trade. Remember, Noel, what I was telling you yesterday about Bo?
About what?
About an incredible trader.
Thank you, buddy. Everything I know about trading, every single thing I learned from you, buddy. And the whole key was having the right mentor.
I appreciate that.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
telling you right now.
you push a button and it doesn't fill, and then you want to chase it. It's already up $7, you know. So I'm gonna wait for this pullback and grab Amazon long. Tesla puts would have been fun.
This Apple's great. 10 contracts in Apple, you'll be up at least $1,000 now.
So you got a mixed market. Zoom's down, Nvidia's down, Disney's down, Baidu, Baba, Tesla, but then you got Google, Amazon, Apple up, Facebook up, Home Depot up, Microsoft down. So you got a mixed market, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Russell's kind of bleeding off a little bit. Market's kind of real neutral right now. And I think these upward moves fade, so be careful.
There goes Amazon.
Yeah, it's sweet. Awesome trade, man.
Wow. I think I'll go buy another gun today. $33.40 is what I'm thinking on this. And then I'm gonna get out of half of it, let the rest run.
I mean, I got this on 300,000 volume and it's still smoking. That's how much volume is in it today. It's not at 60,000, and you can see the extended candles are creating another candle. So that's 600,000 just in those two candles right there of volume. It's pretty powerful.
Could pull back. It looks like the Qs and the tick are gonna move higher now.
I'm trying some Netflix puts again. Oh my gosh, I'm in the wrong trades today. Not that I'm not making money. It's just the fact I'm only making $1.60 a trade. There we go. So I'm up $1. I'm up $3. See how it's moving back down through the double bar here off the 10. So I'm scalping some more money here. It's $2. Here we go. I get lucky enough it blows to the 580. Just to see the huge wick, the blow off wick there. So I had to grab it. So I'm out of this trade. That's $2.40. Just the market doesn't look too strong, so I'm going in the direction of what the tick, Qs, and SPY are doing. Even though we got a, even though we got a parabolic move in some of these anomalies,
Yeah, you were spot on.
So totally out of this Netflix, but it gets easily could blow through the 581 here. But I'm out of this. So here's the pullback we have with Amazon. And it's probably going to run back up. So this is probably a good area to grab these calls. Be nice if it bounced off to 3,300. That would be sweet. It's breaking 50% of that candle of the 10-minute. Now I'm just looking for a pullback entry upward. Okay. Just need the tick to kind of pop off the 500, minus 500, 600. And let this throw me a hammer here on the Qs. Right now it's still a little iffy getting in here, but this is a pullback and an upward move,
Yep, looks good. It's got to see that doji come a hammer on the 10, on the Qs.
Oh, for sure.
And not an inverted red one.
So I'm loading some calls here in Amazon. And I'm going to take some now.
Okay.
So where are you putting the stop at for Amazon?
3,300. 3,300.
Okay.
It's got a tendency to pop into the MA and then run back up. I just don't want to miss the run. Qs should be popping here for you. So I'm greening this baby already. So let's let this thing pop up through the top.
This apple's launching again off the top of that previous candle. See if it can hold.
Yeah, for sure.
And back in that Amazon with you.
Yeah, we're making money now.
Yep.
We got that hammer on the Qs like you wanted, spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Great call out, Daryl. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So make sure this doesn't break 50% of your profit. That's the only way you trade, period. Doesn't matter what stock it is, okay?
That was a nice.
Nice entry, got in perfect. No one was in those calls but us. So now we're managing profit. We blow through the 20, we're golden. So I'm not letting this retrace back 50% of my money. So let it get into the 18 here, 19. Qs look super strong.
You got the right bounce on the SPY too.
Tick still looks pretty good here.
So as a Qs, we just need to blow through this 325 here.
Yeah, it's just inching its way up here.
Yeah, still looks good. NVIDIA doing something similar. NVIDIA looks just like the Qs.
We're still above the stack on a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Getting ready to explode here on the Qs. It looks like. Unless something changes, okay?
Yeah.
Birds are waking up out here. Yeah, your Apple looks good too.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I'm just hoping it blows up here with everything else.
New candle on the 10. See what the Qs do with this new candle here. It's kind of neutral, sitting right there. Just need a little green. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you're right, NVIDIA looks like it wants to launch here. Apple looks strong. Amazon looks good. Stair stepping up. What's the volume? What's the volume spread doing? Vol spread. It's curious. That's neutral. But I don't really look at that too much until the end of the day. So what's the watch list doing here? Got some stuff just sitting there. We got the shop kind of look like it wants to explode there off the bottom. Roku looks like it wants to take off. Facebook looks like it wants to launch.
Yeah.
Looks like we got an upward trend here. So manage your profit though. That's the major thing about day trading. What is it that makes you get out of a trade? What are you satisfied? Is it good for you? You know, you don't always have to get $25. If $4 or $5 is good, take it. You know, if you get $4 or $5 a day, you're going to be here a long, long time. Okay. How many times is $4 or $5 turned into $5 negative because you wanted 6? Okay, so just think about that. You can always take half, let the rest run. Don't let it get to your stop. You can always re-enter. Still looks positive, still looks good. Qs look like they want to launch here. The rate's sitting on the 21 here, so this is the determining factor of the market. It's right at the sweet spot where it's going to go.
Here goes Apple, guys.
Yeah, the Apple's beautiful. Amazon's good. Apple, they all got that upward ladder stepping upward. Okay.
NVIDIA now too.
Mm-hmm. That was a good call on the video. Double bar up. 15 looks powerful.
Tesla's actually trying to bounce. I just doesn't look strong enough.
Yeah, it's so range bound on the daily.
Mm-hmm. Q still look like they're gonna pop here though.
Mm-hmm. Got a little tail there off the 21. Just it's slow, but it's still trending upward. We're still on the north side of most stacks. And if we can just get the tick to blow up through the 0 here, it's trying to. See what happens here in 4 or 5 minutes. Getting into that whole hour, or that 7, 10 o'clock hour, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take some of this profit here in Amazon. Let's just let a few run, see if they can blow up into the 360, 316 again.
Mhm.
It's sitting right on the 50 of that candle. So it could either break either way and go into the MA again and explode back up. So it's just dancing right there. It's not a put situation, you know?
Netflix puts might be though, Daryl.
Yeah, I got a couple puts on those. Made $4.60 on 2 trades on that baby. So Qs are blowing through the 21 here, so but Amazon is super strong. It's still on this side of the stack. It still looks good, you know? Sitting right there.
Yeah, it looks like it wants to launch.
It does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Just need the Qs to participate in it.
Here we go. Qs are breaking up past the 21 again. So we just got a little 50-50 neutral going on. We need some just to show us what we're doing.
Nothing that tells on those Qs the last 30 minutes. So. NVIDIA looks super strong too.
I think something's going to happen in 3 minutes. We'll start getting explosions. One way or the other, up or down, you know?
Yeah.
We got about 3 minutes here. We'll see what happens at that whole hour. Okay. That gives you a half hour in the market, kind of defines its direction. So we got Amazon popping for you if you still got half of your position. I sold out of some of my profit and I got a few left to run here. So, like I said, each person has to manage their profit. So Q's got another hammer on the 21. I think we get some kind of movement here in a couple minutes. Yeah, Apple holds that 35, you're golden. You know? I'm gonna see what 3 contracts do on Amazon. You know, 3 is a lot of you got a position. You got 300 shares, you know?
Very powerful.
I mean, 3 or 4 is all you need in Amazon. You don't really need 10. If you had 10 and you sold it at 4, you just made $4,000 doing nothing, you know? Now you're back to 3. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Someone did that.
So all I had was 3 men. Actually 4.
Isn't that yours? That's usually your size, isn't it? For you know,
3 to 5, yeah.
you're trading usually we're throwing a $50,000 to $65,000 account usually.
Yep.
So I mean, it just gives you an idea of position sizing and what you got to have in your account to trade that position. You know, if you had 120, you could probably trade. Makes sense to trade 6 to 8. You know, just the risk factor. Somebody had to get NVIDIA, didn't they? Just humorous.
It's holding strong.
Yeah, I got a little piece of it. I'm out right now though. I got out at the 540.65.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So where you living now?
I'm in Luxembourg still.
Wow. I never know. I have to find you.
Yeah, yeah.
What's it like 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock now, just turned four
Oh my
o'clock.
gosh, I would love to. I remember when I was in London trading at 2:30, 3. I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you can just wake up like and just take your time and really get into it. Wow, I should have stayed in NVIDIA.
I mean, the candles are showing an upward movement on the 10. You know.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
There's just really not a lot of volume right now. The candles are super tiny, and it's just neutral. Qs are trying to figure out what they want to do. They're resting right on the 21, the 50, and they're right in between. So it doesn't give me any kind of advantage, you know? It's real neutral. So I don't really know which way to go. I'm picking which way the stock market's going to go. I really don't have an advantage. I can flip a coin right now. It's 50-50. You can either think it's on the upside of the 21 or downside. It's sitting on the upside of the 21 on the Qs. Same thing goes with the Amazon. It's sitting on the upside of the stack. So I'm assuming, and biased opinion, and my candles are up, you know, because I'm 50% of that 10-minute candle, okay? So that's why I'd like to get some movement here, you know? Like, come on. I figured this 7 o'clock hour, 10 o'clock hour would give us some movement up or down. Apple's kind of doing the same thing, dancing on the 35. All right, guys, these are just powerful trades here, so you should be green in everything we're in. So, everything good?
All good.
Corner field. Thanks for the great call outs.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, Daryl, that was awesome.
What was that one you were looking at again? What was it? Q what?
US.
QS. Let me just take a look at it real quick, see what it's doing. So we'll watch this and see where this goes. Maybe someday it participates, you know? But it's good to see the bottom of this, just to see if it blows down through into the 40 and reestablishes another position, okay?
This is an entry for Apple above this 135 too, like you said.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have long-term calls in Amazon, so I'm a little biased in this trade, this trading kind of thing. So I don't mean to be an upward bias, but I'm up $125 in my option. Do you think I can be okay to say that?
Yeah,
Guys, $125. Do you know what that can do with your life?
You're making mine a lot better.
Do you see me calling this out at 3106 or 23 last week?
Yep.
Yep,
On a
thank you for the
text.
text.
So you imagine where this was called out and where it is now. That is a $200 run. It's $120 on the option.
That's sweet.
You had 3. What do you think that is? Okay. It's pretty
Daryl,
wild.
you know, those text messages are very helpful, so thank you for sharing those,
No problem.
even off the hour.
Yes, thank you very much. For sure.
So you get a lot of that feed, a lot of that stuff in the long-term stuff. Imagine the people who joined and they paid $7,000. They're probably up 30, 40, 50,000 in these trades. You know, it's not even. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just saying it. You know. right, so
Netflix is dumping, Daryl.
yeah, I thought Netflix would come down. I got it twice on some puts. You're right. I think we should just stop trading though.
I've been done since 3 minutes into the morning, dude. So,
This has been a really good day. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Been a great day. Thank you.
So if you still have 2 or 3 contracts or 1 or 2 in your Amazon, if you haven't taken your profit, if you have, what are our rules? Don't let it hit the stop. Take 50% of your profit. Because why can you do this? You can always get back in the trade. There'll always be other trades. Okay? If you miss a trade, let it go. You'll find another one. Did you see me chase Amazon up when Bo was in it? No. What did I do? I waited for the pullback. I took the trade. Do you see there's always other entries? So don't worry about it. If it doesn't fill you, you don't get filled, something happens, just get out of it. Just get your mindset on something else. Like Netflix yesterday, don't worry about it. You'll get it the next day. Does that make sense?
Totally.
So if you're in this, you want me to help you manage this, if you're out, it's all good, okay? We're neutral on the 21. It's not helping us. It's not giving us any advantage or disadvantage. What's a doji mean?
Indecision.
Indecision. So we got a lot of indecision. Just so happens the indecision is on the north side of the stack. So that's good. You know, if it was on the south side of the stack, indecision, I'd definitely be out of these. You see what I mean though, right? We're holding the pattern on a neutral position, but it's on the north side of the stack. We're gonna have class tonight, so we'll do that same hour, 7:30 Eastern.
And the fact that we're on a higher time frame upward trend is an indication that a bias to the north as well, right?
Yeah, and it's if we could get an explosion on the tick upward, and we could get the Qs to explode, this thing runs all the way into the 40. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just sitting there waiting to explode because we're sitting on a support on the 21 right here. And you don't really see any violent selling on the Qs or the SPY or the Dow. You see like decision making. Who knows? They could be talking about a bunch of stuff at the presidency. He's probably signing all kinds of crap right now.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I gotta have a respect for the person who's in office in the United States. So I just have to say it is what it is, and go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a military thing. Once they tell you who your boss is, you just either like it or go on to another country.
Hey, Daryl,
What you thinking?
what do you think about Google? I mean, it's had a real strong run lately, but I'm looking at the
Unbelievable.
daily.
Unbelievable. It's followed the Amazon trend. I agree with you 100%. This thing runs. It's run the last 2 days. I think I kind of missed it. Yeah, it's blown up. They upgraded this thing about 4 times into the 2300. It's got lots of volume. Yeah, I would trade this. Do you think we're going to get a pullback with it?
That's what I was kind of thinking, just to pull back and then watch it. But
It's holding the upward trend on every indicator. It's got just strong upward move. It may pull back into the 10, but right now it doesn't show like it's going to. I don't see a big blow off wick or a big blow off reversal yet.
yeah, that was my fear of taking
It's
it.
just it's stair stepping upward. It moves about a third the speed of Amazon.
Daryl,
What you thinking?
Q's above 325 here. We may get a launch.
Do you think Amazon's making you any money?
Yeah, it is. I think it may launch again here. If we can hold this 325 on the Q's, stay above the stat,
So it's going to show you my P&L with 3 contracts.
Yeah, I want to see that if you would.
This is just 3 contracts, okay? After I even sold off this, and I'm still up $6,000. Is that crazy?
Yep.
So I had 7. Because it didn't fill 10. I sold, and I have 3 left, and they're still up $6,000.
Sweet.
Man, this is such a great day.
Yeah, Apple's running here too.
Yeah, that's a great call up. Bo, you're exceptional. It's like I can't. You're like you're just a little quicker than me. Just I can't get the order to fill. I was like right there, and you're already in. I can't get in. You know, but that didn't discourage me. What it did, it just said, Daryl, just get the pullback. You'll be fine. So I waited for the next trade. That's pretty disciplined.
Yeah, it
What
is.
if I would have grabbed it at 3:30 and it spun all the way down to 3:05? I'm still in the trade. Watch how this works. I'm not up any money. It has to go up another $7 before I even become profitable. So why not just get out of your trade if it doesn't work and grab it when it's working? Doesn't that make sense though?
Yeah.
But think about how when you first start out trading, you chase a stock, you stay in it. You wait another 40 minutes, it goes right back to where you got in, and you act like, oh, I made a little money. But look how much money you could have made if you just got out, if you chased it, came back, grabbed this, and this thing runs. I'm just giving you an example, okay, of how I used to trade 8 years ago. That's not me no more. And you're up another $700 in your Apple with 10 contracts.
I know.
You're up 600. Yeah, you're up another $700 because I'm watching your option. You're in about a 71, right? Delta now,
Yep.
72.
Yep. Actually, now I'm in an 83. I don't know how that worked.
Well, it is because it bounced 10 on you. You probably grabbed a 70, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because there was 3 entries: 66, 68, 70, and 74. I've actually been trading this with you. It's just that there's so much going on.
Yep. I'm in 10. You're in 110.
50. But they weren't that much.
No, they were cheap. Way cheap.
Think about it. Think about the price of those puppies. Let's take a look at them. I don't usually talk this much about entries and exits, but I'm just trying to see if it just changes one person's life. That's all I care.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's all I'm doing it for. I'm not bragging. I'm just talking. All right.
Apple stopped me out at 135 when it broke back below that. Should have stayed in, but you know how it is.
Honor your stop.
Yep. Honor your stop. You'll live here.
Name of the game.
You'll live a long time.
That's it. One good trade after one good trade, Tony.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
we-
book. Sounds like a book I read.
It is.
Don't read his second book. His first one's killer. The second one's just a bunch of paper.
Sounds good.
Yeah, he got another book out, but it's not as good as that first one.
We can start writing books after we have our proprietary trading company set up, just like he did.
Yeah, I'm about. Let's see here, for sure. I'm just looking at your calls right now. Look at the frickin' open interest and volume in Apple.
I know.
Just look at the size of the calls versus the puts. Just take a look. It's double or triple. You got one call. You got one at 123,000 volume at 135. Who do you think? I mean, they're making stupid money. You know?
Yep.
They're crazy.
It is
You
crazy.
pick them up for what? $1 or something?
Cheap. Yeah. It is
See
so
what I mean
cheap.
though? Why are they cheap? What's the 2 reasons they're cheap? What's the reason why this option is cheap right now?
The high volume.
It's getting closer to the end of the week.
Yep, that's
So
the big
you
one.
got things that are looking at that they feel like it's already had its pop. So these were $6 on Monday. But look what you could control at a 70 delta at $134 strike for $2. You can control, if you bought 50 of them, you could control that. 10 would cost you nothing. I'm controlling all this for under $10,000. Is that amazing? I'm controlling 5,000 shares of Apple right now with a small amount of money risk. That's why options are so powerful, because your brain can't handle 5,000 shares at $130, but it can handle 5,000 shares at $2. You see what I mean? So just think about that. The ratio is just so powerful. Okay, Amazon, I'm up $12,000 now in 3 contracts.
Sweet.
Outstanding.
So you sold some, you let it run, blew past the 30. Nvidia's still running, Apple's still running. Man, good trades, guys. Okay, my GM's running too. It's up 50 cents. But that's a long-term trade, okay? These options are $3. They're nothing. And they're out in February's. They cost nothing to control a $56 stock in February 31. You know, out 3 weeks, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Your risk is $3. The first set that we bought went from 3 to 6. You can make $2,000-$3,000 in 10 contracts. Nothing, you know? Where's Chris at, man? That boat must be insane or something.
He did tell me he got his boat. So.
Yeah, I seen a picture of it about 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Well, that's like a Ferrari of boats.
Oh yeah, he loves that fishing.
I think he's got 2 of them now.
I think so.
He does
Yeah.
a regular deal on that business, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's
Takes them out, brother and him.
yeah. He's doing a lot of chartering these days, I think.
Weather's gonna start getting nice down there. Oh, GM's up 60 cents now. I'm joking a little bit, but I'm just trying to show you the risk reward of why you long-term trade
Yep.
something and why you day trade something, you know?
Yep.
So I'm gonna let this thing go and I'm gonna take a break and just manage your
Yeah.
trades, guys.
I'm gonna set a trailing stop on this Apple. Just walk away, guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. See you
Talk to you guys
tomorrow.
later.
Thank you.
Thanks,